Where is u over 2 going to be in? Where is u over 2 going to be in? Half of this? Between 135 and 180. Which quadrant is that? 2. Sign is positive. Okay? And then you guys know how to do this fraction stuff. Do I need to finish this off, or can you guys handle that? You guys okay? Ryan? Yeah? Why is this positive? Okay, we agreed that u is between 270 and 360 coming out of here. Coming out of there. So half of u is got to be between half of 270, which is 135, or half of 360, which is 180. So 135 and 180 is in quadrant 2. Yeah, right? Okay, so u over 2 is going to be in quadrant 2, so sine u over 2 is going to be positive. Okay, and then you find cosine and tangent similarly using these formulas here, using the half angle formulas, these. Okay, so I'm not going to work through that because I want to really get on to that 113 problem, okay, because that's a nasty problem. All right, everybody okay on this? Okay, next example. So let me kind of move this a little bit so that. Okay, so I'm going to use product to sum, which is one of these 4 formulas, okay? So it's a cosine times a cosine. So which one am I going to use? First, second, third, or fourth out of this set here? Second. Okay, so then that guy becomes equal to 5 times cosine, half the cosine, right? So it'll be 5 over 2, cosine the difference, so minus 5 beta minus 3 beta. Right, the difference, minus 5 beta minus 3 beta, what do you get? Hello, anybody home? Anybody home? Tiffany, what was that? Okay, so you get cosine minus 8 beta plus cosine of the sum, minus 5 beta plus 3 beta. Minus 2 beta. I don't like having these negative angles there, so I'm going to write it like this, and you need to explain to me how I came up with this. How do I come up with this? Sorry? Can you be more specific? Is there a negative angle identity? What's it called actually? Is it called even function? Doesn't say even or odd? Doesn't call it that? Okay. Well, this is because cosine is an even function, so the minus sign doesn't matter. Okay, so you can toss it out. So that's your final answer. Guys okay on this? Yes? Okay. Next example. So now use sum to product. Okay, so going the other way. Okay, so you've got a sum there and you want to convert it to a product and simplify as much as you can. So again, which one are you going to use? First, second, third, or fourth? Hello? Why second? Second is sine minus sine. Third, cosine plus cosine. Right? Are you guys with me? Do you guys the identity sheet in front of you so you know what I'm talking about? Yes? Okay. So I'm going to say that this is equal to twice cosine half the sum. So that'll be 2 phi plus 2 pi over 2 times cosine half the difference. Okay, does everybody see where that's coming from? I'm using the third identity here. Hopefully you have it right there in front of you. Okay, and what you do is you add x and y and divide by 2, and you subtract x and y and divide by 2. Okay, so x is phi plus 2 pi, y is phi. Okay, is everybody all right on this stuff? Yes? Parsa is smiling, so Parsa's got a shout out, he's smiling, we're ready to move. So this becomes 2 cosine phi plus pi times cosine pi. Is everybody with me on this? Sorry? Well, we are using the third equation on the identity sheet, yes. Okay? What's cosine pi? What's cosine pi? -1, so this becomes -2 cosine phi plus pi. Okay? Don't stop there. Okay, don't stop there because this is a nice angle that I can do something with. So it becomes -2 cosine phi cosine pi minus sine phi sine pi. What's sine pi? What's sine pi? 0, so that disappears. What's cosine pi? You just told me. -1, so this becomes 2 cosine phi. Okay? So had this been a verification problem, you could do it this way, like moving from the left all the way to the right, okay? But this is only testing you on how to go from a sum to a product. Okay, sum to a product. Okay, you guys all right so far? Okay, next problem. Okay, this, go back to where? To this. This is when creativity comes into play, okay? If you feel the math in here, then this is not too bad. If you don't feel the math, it creates a lot of pain. Chapter 5 creates a lot of pain if you don't feel the math. Okay? So you want to really solve this equation is essentially what it's saying. That's what it's asking you to do, between 0 and 2 pi. Okay? All right. Since I'm a math lover, everybody see where that's coming from? Look at your double angle identity. Do you have a double angle identity that tells you sine 2u equals 2 sine u cosine u?